That's a 300-pound block. This is a 1,600-pound block. Not too difficult.
He's a retired construction worker whose passion is moving heavy items.
Okay, here's the block, the size of the block that I want to use on that road. In order to lay it out, I'm not going to use any rulers or numbers or anything. First of all, I got to find the center of my block. I'm just going to take a stick here and find the center. By going corner to corner without using a measurement, I can intersect the corners, give me the center of the other line, which will be the center of the block. Okay, now I want to get the width of the block, mark it on my stick here. Now I want to establish the center of the stick. The intersection point there. Alright. Now I have this is the point here. The center. Now if I wanted to roll this block around, I could make it round. One way to be to strike on it here. Shave off this part of the block. The block would be round, so it would roll. What I got to do, since I want to keep the block square, I have to take this dimension of the block and place it over here to make it the same size. So if you can get the point, I would make this block round by adding this amount in the center. So I got to mark that amount. So I got the three things I need. I have the difference, I have the center, and I have the width of the block. That's all I need to lay out that road. Okay, stepping over here to a piece of plywood I can lay out my pattern with. First thing I have to do is establish a working line, which would be pretty simple to do. Something like this. Just parallel the edge of the board. That's how I test the material road out of. Now I have to establish the center. Let's see this. Yep, this is okay. Establish the center. And up here. Now I'm going to mark down the difference between the horizontal diameter and the vertical diameter. Put a nail there to hold my stick since I don't have any help there. Okay, went in and found the stick's a little more flexible. I'm going to transfer the marks over to it. Get it back in there. Now the center of the block is on the nail there, and I want to bring these 2 points back to the line. That they don't have 3 hands. I have to put another nail in. Okay, put that on the mark, edge of the block, on the center. Very close. We'll work it around in there. There's my layout for my road right there. The arc of the road. Okay, I'm going to add this piece onto that block when I roll it. And there's the length, or the diameter of the block, which will be rolling on the road. And I raise the block that much, so the center line of my block doesn't go up or down. So in order to roll the block over the road, I don't have to lift it. Another thing I can show you here, there's little proportional measurements. Okay, I just completed my first attempt at rolling a block on the round road. That's what I showed you there. And I wanted to give you a little detail on what I did with the road. You see, this is the layout I used from the one I showed you how to make it. And then I used double plywood on each side, and I set some 2x4s in the center, recessed them a little bit, put some polyurethane on them, protect them from weather, and also put a sandy surface on it. And on the other side of the block, I got this rope. And the rope is to come in contact with the sand and keep it from slipping on the road. My first road was round, just like this, or elliptical shaped somewhat, rather than perfectly round. And what happened when I would try to use the round surface, the block would slip at the start, and then that would create problems. That's why I went with a segmented road. Now I'm going back to the original road and adding some traction here. The original design, the original road I started with seems to work real well. It's real smooth. You can see by the demonstration there, and the rope works well in keeping traction so the block doesn't slip when it's climbing the road. And also the momentum, once you get it started, I want to keep on going because the momentum really is helpful there. Also, I added some cleats to keep my block in the center of the road, because I am using the block for counterweight. If it went to one side or the other, it would affect the position of the counterweight. This is going to make it easy. It took me almost 5 minutes to shift my weight before one end of the block to the other, my counterweight, and now it's just going to take me a few seconds. So this should really pick up the speed of how quickly I can move the main block. It's June 2006. What I'm going to try to do now is to walk my block up against the vertical block. See how tightly I can get it fit by the walking technique. Notice I changed the center board, just put some spacer blocks in there, and also I added some handles on my counterweight block. This is going to make it a little easier. I don't have to climb up on the block to roll the counterweight. You see I still got a gap there, but since the steps are going to be so short, I'm just going to use a lever to try to work it over the rest of the way. I put the counterweight in the middle, and I'm just going to try to lever the block over and walk it over one end at a time. Across on the bottom there, I added some counterweight to try to tip the block this way, but in order to get it any closer, I'd have to tip the whole block. That would take quite a bit of levering on the other side.